Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be looking at the power that is rising within you. So this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay, pile 1, you are the 3 of swords. We are going to get into your messages very quickly. So I feel as though the power that is really rising within you is letting go of a lot of emotional wounds. I feel as though there is someone that you're about to cut off, okay? Now, for some of you, this is a relationship, but for others, these are relationships when it comes to like friends, family. There is someone who is just been emotionally controlling you. You are getting ready to really rise from that energy. I don't know if someone has hurt you, betrayed you, someone has really given you false intentions. I am picking up on someone here who has lied about something, maybe a third party situation. But I feel as though, for the most part, just looking at this card, the way that he has the swords in her back, right? I don't know why I say her back, because they're skeletons, but she looks like a feminine. I don't know, maybe you're a feminine. But whoever had the sword in your back, you are about to rise from, you're about to let that go. And I feel as though you know how like in some games or some puppets you have to put the key in the back, like you know the old school nostalgic toys where you have to wind up the toy from the back. I don't know what they're called, but that is what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing whoever this person was that emotionally betrayed you or really hurt you, they thought that they were doing something which was bad or was going to stop you from even leaving them. They thought they were getting one up on you even, but I actually feel like they didn't realize that sword is empowering you. Like that sword that he has in the back, that is what is literally going to make you rise. And I'm seeing like Monsters Inc. as reference here, or not Monsters Inc., sorry. Some of you maybe it is Monsters Inc., but I see Scooby-Doo here. You know how they always catch the, you know, the ghosts and all that stuff. They always end up catching that person. Like I feel like something like that is about to happen, or they're giving symbolism similar to that, where this person's about to get caught out. They could be fueling your next move here, okay? Or fueling information that you, maybe they think like you don't care, or you let people walk all over you. Like, I'm almost hearing like they think you're not listening, you're not watching their every move, but you are. And you're about to make some big moves. So let's see, what is rising the power within you? Now, I am being guided towards these flowers here at the bottom of the card, okay? It almost just feels like you are going to gain something around your root. So this could be safety, okay, or feeling connected to your body. I also hear identity here. There is going to be a shift in your movement, in your foundation, what you allow, what you choose to rise in. Someone is going to call you and apologize, I'm hearing as well. None of these cards want to come out. So I feel like something is a waiting game here, okay? You're waiting on something. You know the truth about something is what I'm hearing. This is giving me like someone sly fox, okay? Or someone who thinks like the predator is down and it's dead, it's not moving, but that predator is lying. You know how sometimes they play dead? That is what I'm seeing. You are going to move out, or you're going to move out of these people, away from situations. There are two people here that could be causing disturbance. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or this person is a King of Wands. Someone who has been making a lot of impulsive decisions. Someone who has really not been thinking about you and keeping your relationship or the connection that you have to them. Again, it doesn't have to be love. It could be friendship or whatever, right? But they haven't been honoring that relationship that you have, right? Whether it be a friendship or whether it be a commitment, they haven't been honoring that. I am seeing a witch's broom here as well. Okay, so you could be a witch, or yeah, look, Six of Cups. Someone here was keeping a relationship and trying to pretend like they were loyal, but they weren't. There was a third party situation with another person here. Okay, if you are in a relationship, I am hearing there is more than one individual here. Okay, we have the Three of Cups, or sorry, you see, I didn't even mean to say that. The Three of Swords here to signify that this could involve third party. I do feel as though like there was a masculine here that had a you and had their past or their ex as well, maybe like a mother of their child or someone who they were connected with externally. Okay, but I feel like the power that is going to rise within you is you are going to really release that person and you're going to find healing. You may be focused on the past right now because you're so in it, but I feel like you are going to get the upper hand here. Okay, Four of Pentacles. You see, you have been seeing all. Some of you, your deity have been, or deities have been showing you the truth, okay? The power that is going to rise within you is that you are going to get some kind of control over this situation. You are going to go through external healing is what I want to tell you, okay? I feel like you are going to eventually venture off from this situation, but there is some kind of deception and betrayal happening actively in your life. And I feel like because you're in it, the power right now that is rising within you is that you are going to see the truth. You're like, again, people think like you're not seeing into their little world, or you don't really know what's going on. You could have been like stalking this person or seeing what they were doing. I am seeing someone in a car, or you were following someone as well. Like you have definitely been playing these people or this person to puppets, and she's actually holding him. I don't know if you can see that, right? I'm sorry, my shadow of my nails in the way. But yeah, like almost there where the tip of my nails touching, she has grabbed him, she has seen him. So this person thought that they were going to get away with whatever, like I don't know why, but I'm hearing like mirage they thought they were in. Like this person was living a whole different life. It's giving like Hannah Montana, but and it kind of, I know that's not a blonde wig, but it's funny how it kind of looks like one. You are going to see this energy and you're going to clock this person, okay? And I feel like the power in this situation right now is you're going to gain back control of this situation, but you do need to do some external healing around this. I feel from this card, okay, it's almost like you are going to rise and that truth is going to set you free. That is how you're going to take back your power. I'm going to get one more. Okay, some of you work with Santa Muerte. This is her deck, but I do not work with her. That is not my practice. And I'm also assuming that it is a close practice. Again, I don't know too much about that, but maybe she's calling on you, and maybe that you should work with her, pull your own divination if you do work with her. But I feel as though, again, you are going to rise, you are going to rebirth. This always reminds me of the Empress as well, or it gives me Mother Mary. So there is going to be a lot of nurturing and healing that you will have to go through, but you will get a new rebirth, right? And I am seeing like maybe you pray, or are you going to pray yourself out of this situation as well? You've been praying for the truth. Now, the crib is reminding me, of course, we can take this as rebirth, but psychically, I am seeing if you do have children, there is something here that is being blessed or looked after when it comes to children. So if you have been worrying about maybe your prayers or your blessings, I do feel like that is being confirmed, okay? But you are really rising into a stronger individual. Again, I don't know too much about Santa Muerte, okay? Or even how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry, I know I butchered that. But what I am hearing is almost like I'm obviously not channeling her, by the way, but I do hear psychically. It's almost as if you're growing into her, like this very protective mother energy or feminine energy. You're really growing into like this really strong individual. This situation will make you stronger, okay? I love and appreciate you. I hope that was helpful. You are the Ace of Wands. Let's go ahead and see what your power is rising. So I feel like, firstly, with that skull, it is giving me very much someone who is rising into their energy and their power, okay? You maybe have been doing a lot of subconscious healing, or you have been really taking the time to really grow new roots. You know what I'm seeing? I don't know if it's a root of a ginger or not a ginger, a garlic. You know how sometimes when you leave garlic out, okay, maybe some of you have left garlic for a deity as well. But you know when it grows roots, or there are different like vegetables and stuff that when you leave them out, like an onion, potato very specifically, okay, as well, they grow that root, okay, out of the potato. That is what I'm seeing. Like, it's almost as if you are manifesting something is coming into fruition. You are growing very strongly here, okay? I do see in my vision a red cloak here, okay, or someone that is really like becoming a more empowered version of themselves, right? Now, I am seeing the sea and I'm seeing the water here as cleansing, but I do see this red gown protects you from a lot of harm, okay? This could be something in terms of rituals when it comes to ancestral work, or I don't know, I am hearing something externally when it comes to maybe deity devotion as well. I'm not really sure. The name's on the tip of my tongue, but I do see these beautiful gowns. Again, there is a black gown here, okay? So I feel as though you are going to get justice over a situation, or things are really starting to turn in your favor. The way that you are growing or empowering yourself right now, the way that you are rising, you see, like some of you, there is a lot of like ancestral energy here that is linked to you at this time, especially with the Judgment. It almost just feels like you're awakening to new energy. Now the Justice kind of came out a bit of both, right? So this is telling me you are going to need to balance at this time to rise into your power, but you are doing an amazing job. Something has really grown. Maybe you've done some sort of ancestral work, or you've planted new seeds, and it is going to bring fruition. And I feel like it's a great time to actually honor the dead at this time. I don't even need to shuffle because this is very straightforward, okay? You're growing, like your crops, your business, you're finally getting to even maybe climb up the ladder a bit. Now, I feel like, again, this energy of up, okay, this is giving me new roots. This is giving me your crown. This is giving, like, again, like, maybe even like heaven or passed over loved ones. But I also see this energy of it's almost as if like you're finally getting to be in a position where you're seeing growth from the things that you've been doing. I feel as though you've done a lot of healing work in the past or recently at this time, right? And the Hierophant in reverse, like you are finally getting the financial freedom that you deserve. You still need to do some healing around your heart and finding balance, but I feel as though you are really awakening to your purpose, or you're finding this connectivity. It's almost as if like every situation that you are going through, you are creating a new reality. I do see someone that is really shifting their environment. The more that they pour into the thought patterns here and the subconscious, so the more that you keep reminding yourself every time that limitation comes in, whether it's evil eye, whether it's, you know, I'm not financially stable, whenever those thoughts or bad thoughts come in, I feel like they're really saying it is great to really grow and remind yourself, no, I am financially abundant. That doesn't even represent my energy. Maybe a bit of delusion at this time as well, but I feel like for the most part, you are, what is that? The Three of Cups in reverse. You are doing some kind of huge solo work. There will be celebration in the future. Contracts and things that you're working on, they still need a bit more time, but you are rising into the person that you have always wanted to become. You are doing amazing confidence work, self-worth, and the way that you view yourself is very important. I do feel like you're in a very practical time right now, especially with this Queen of Pentacles, okay? You see the way that she's almost in a garden, she's being practical, she's out in the open. And again, with this Ace of Wands, it's like in the middle of nowhere. I feel as though it doesn't matter where you are in your foundation or your environment right now, you are growing. Keep like tending to your garden. Keep again pushing yourself into balance because it is working. I love and appreciate you, pile 2. I hope that was helpful. I will see you in the next one. Pile 3, you are the Devil card, okay? So I feel as though you are really cutting off a lot of attachments at this time, okay? That is how you are rising into your power. And I feel like any sort of witch work, okay, any type of witchy or spiritual magic, ritual work is really working in your favor. I see your altar is very prominent at this time, okay, or where you are surrounding yourself with, who you are surrounding yourself with, where your energy and intention is going, because I feel as though, okay, you are in a very focused time when it comes to what it is that you are working on, okay? You are really rising in such an amazing way, but I feel as though there are some blockages around clairaudience or listening to messages, maybe even connecting with your guides a little bit. Maybe you sometimes feel a bit confused, or is this the right energy? Maybe you are learning to really balance your energy with people as well, because I feel as though with the Devil, there is still some sort of addiction or intoxication, okay? There is something that is blocking you energetically. Now, I do feel like you are cutting either people off or you are working through these attachments, but I feel like what is blocking you at this time is not perceiving messages very clearly, or I feel like some of my mediumship just came through then as well, but maybe it is needing to listen to spiritual messages a bit more, okay? The color red really represents your power here. You are growing. You could be working with Lord Lucifer at this time. But I feel as though I'm being drawn to the books here, okay? There is something about learning and being open with your practice. Now, they are saying that you need to be a bit more discreet with certain things. So maybe if you are posting your grimoire or you're posting some sort of knowledge, maybe hold off on that. Or pull divination. Is it a time to speak about the things that I want? But also protection. There's something around needing a bit of extra protection around your altar or where you are practicing magic, because there are some eyes on you here watching you. There are people that are wanting to learn off you, and it is not a bad thing, okay? The Knight of Cups, you are still flowing regardless, but sometimes these people will come in and they will take from you, okay? They will take thinking it's just inspiration, but actually there is something here around, you know, just overall the benefit for everyone. Like maybe they're not allowed to take that information because it's something ancestral or it's something closed at this time. Especially if you are a spiritual leader, be aware of the things that you are putting out at this time. That doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong, but they are calling on, if you are doing spiritual leadership work, remember to, you know, be a teacher as well, right? A teacher in the classroom will tell and set the rules. Okay, you can't do this, you can't do that, that is not safe. So maybe you need to guide people a bit more when it comes to safety over magic. Okay, or maybe even teaching people protection at this time as well. You interpret it however you see fit. But I do see that you are moving forward, okay? Now, there could be some intoxication right now with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone that is really wanting to come towards you at this time. But I feel as though you are really learning to honor your values, honor your religious background. You are really learning to honor your sacred space, and something about the relationships around you, okay? There is something around tradition or different values here in relationships. You are really rising into the person that you want to become, but we have a lot of fire and we have a lot of water. Something here clashes, or someone here in terms of a water sign can sometimes take away from your power and your energy. Okay, for others of you, it may be important to really distinguish, is it a time for you to be tied down? There is something that is really tied down when it comes to your energy. Okay, so I don't know why, but I feel like freedom suits you better than being in a very traditional mindset. I do see you are rising into learning about the kind of spiritual leader that you want to be, or you are learning about, spirituality and like how you can really gain who you need to be. Again, be careful of even being influenced by people here, because something is not meant for you. You need to be really focusing on yourself, okay? What is going to help you rise into your power at this time is learning about yourself, right? Because some people are religious here and they have maybe like ancestral work here that is prominent for them, but maybe for you that doesn't work. Okay, there are a lot of teachings at this time. Some of you are going to get a reading, okay, and I do feel like this person is going to talk to you maybe about a relationship or about magic, or you could ask this person about magic as well. How are you rising into your power at this time? King of Wands, you're really in a leadership energy, okay? Like, it is time. Like, these cards are giving me like very strong energy in leaders. You just need to be careful with the addiction or the over investing in your work, okay? You need to also find sacred flow for yourself. You need to be able to feel balanced, okay? Remember that work and personal life sometimes can be intertwined. And it can cause blockages, but you don't need it to. You can have something separate. I also feel like you are going to lead and teach a whole bunch of people. Like, I don't know, there are opportunities here. That is how your power is rising. You have these opportunities to stand up here, to really honor who it is that you are and what you want. The Hangman has been coming out all day today. This is all about spiritual alignment. So anything that has been feeling kind of drained and blocked for you, where you feel like, oh, like I don't really feel energetically aligned, I feel like I've lost a bit of my mojo jojo, okay? Some of you, the Powerpuff Girls, are prominent as well, but you will find that clarity again, okay? You need to be keeping your mind open again. Being tied down for you to anything, to a relationship, to something that is taking away from you and your power, it is not meant for you, honey, right? You need to situate your own energy and decipher what is for you and what is not meant for you. I love and appreciate you. I hope that was helpful. I will see you in the next one.